So I have this effect now to people that I shock them. So fine, I can live with it because I put myself through all this, and for me it does not bother me at all. And then I had the problem that when I spoke to people, they always looked like this. I had the cap on because the cap is my protection for stupid people looking at me stupidly. They always want to see what the hell's going on under the cap. And to protect myself, feeling more comfortable, I put a cap on. Mm-hmm. And even with a cap on, the people always talk to me like this. So what would you do if I talk to you like this? I said, can you look in my eyes? So there have been incidents where I was hurt, but people don't understand to meet somebody who looks ugly, burned, or whatever, treat him normal. They always been treated, they treated me so bad that the only interest they had in me was to look what happens under the cap. And that really annoyed me. So when people came and I felt this, look in my eyes, you want to talk to me for sake. Yeah? And by the way, I have an accident as an excuse to look ugly. Some people don't have this excuse. They are ugly. Yeah? I tell you, and this is the way I recovered my problems for myself. Sometimes being very nasty to other people. If they're nasty to me, I gave them this answer.
What was the nastiest comment or question or headline that you remember from back then?
I know one very well. When I did my first press conference to announce my comeback in Monza, I had a huge press conference in Salzburg. I explained why I'm coming back, all the normal sporting questions. And then one guy said there, what does your wife say today how you look? I said, what do you mean? Now, is she not upset the way you look now? Can you imagine she wakes up every day in the morning next to you and you look like this? Are you serious with this question, or is this a joke? No, I'm serious. So I left the conference, because this was hard. And then the guy walked after me after the press conference again and asked the same questions.
Really?
Yeah. I said, listen, if you don't stop now being so unpolite and rude, I'm gonna kick you in your post like you do not believe. And then he left. But this was another funny experience, how people treat you.
I'll happily accept. But like, I would feel like, if someone is difficult, I feel like, oh, this person is affecting me. I sort of do tend to withdraw or shut down. I certainly don't try to get into competition. And when I do get into competition of trying to change a person, trouble happens there. Trouble happens. If a person starts prodding me and pricking me, I have to, the trick is really to stay present enough that you know, oh, I'm finding this relationship difficult right now. What am I going to do? Because I know that the outside world is none of my business. I know it's not my job to make this person how I would have them be. It's not my job to commodify the world and its populace into stuff that I happen to like and find convenient. Usually I go away and I look at myself and I go, oh, I find that person difficult because they're affecting my ego. They're making me feel like I'm not good enough. Oh, I find that person difficult because they remind me of that. I've got no business intervening. And if someone is genuinely difficult, and whether it's a small exchange, I did consider getting out of that car. I thought, I could just say, oh, excuse me, I'm going to get out of the car now. But I thought, this isn't a very serious situation. Just sit quietly and calmly and politely in this car.